Hi everyone, my name is Story. Welcome to Home Happenings. I'm happy to have you here with me in my kitchen. I'm going to make it's a dinner roll recipe that I found on Preppery Kitchen. But I'm going to make them bigger, so my mom loves to use them for sandwiches, and they double as a dinner roll. So let's get started. I have 1 cup of warm milk here. I just warmed it in the microwave. I'm using almond milk, but you can use any milk you want. This is 1 packet of rapid rise instant yeast. It's equal to 2¼ teaspoons of regular yeast, so if that's what you have, you can use that. This says it doesn't need to be activated, but I'm just so used to doing it anyway, so we're going to do that if I can get it open. Okay, so we're going to put 1 packet in the warm milk. Along with 1½ tablespoons of sugar. It helps activate the yeast. There's 1½ We'll just stir it a little bit and wait till it proofs up. In the meantime, while we're waiting on that, we're going to start the dough, and we need 3¼ cups of flour. There's 1, 2, 3, and we need 1/4. And we'll set that aside. One teaspoon of salt. And we need 1¼ tablespoons of sugar in here. I'm sorry, 1½ tablespoons. Okay, now we're going to add, I have 5 tablespoons of melted butter. We're going to add that, and we're going to add the yeast mixture too, and then we're going to mix it. I'm just using a dough hook, and this will need for about 4 minutes, and then we'll come back. Okay, the dough is done. Take it off the dough hook. I'm going to take it out of this. You can knead it by hand a little bit. It's not going to be sticky to your fingers. It's a really nice dough to work with. And we're just going to form it into a ball. Let's see if I can get this thing off. Okay, I'm going to use the same bowl and let it rise for at least an hour until it doubles in size. But we're going to put some oil in the bottom. And coat the dough ball really well with this oil. See? And we're going to let it rise. I have my oven on set at 350 degrees, and it gets the top of the stove really warm. So I'm just going to set this covered on the stove for about an hour. Okay, the dough has doubled in size. I let it rise about an hour and 15 minutes, and it's pretty big. So we're going to punch it down. This is a nice and airy dough. We're going to take it out. Use a little bit of flour. And we're just going to roll it into a log so we can cut the size of our dinner rolls that we want. Now this dough will give you up to 16 small rolls, but I'm going to make 8 of them. And they double as sandwiches. My mom likes them that way, so we're just going to make 8. Okay, get my handy dough cutter here. Okay, we're going to move these over here. I'm going to get the pan. I'm using an 8x8 baking dish. We're going to line it with butter. Make sure you get the sides too. Okay. And we're just going to take these and make them into a round disc. Just roll it in your hands. You can pinch the dough wherever you need to form it. There's one. Two. Okay, so I got 8 of them out of that. We're going to cover it with plastic wrap. And we're going to let these rise till they double. They get pretty tall. I'll show them to you when they're done. So our dough has risen to the top of the baking sheet, the baking pan. Take the plastic off, and you can see how much they rose. We're going to do an egg wash, and that's just, I'm doing 2 eggs because they're small. Whoops, lost the yolk. There's 1. 2. We just need about a tablespoon of water. We're going to use a fork and mix it up real good. We're going to baste these with an egg wash. We're going to bake them in a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes. Just watch them so that when they're golden and brown, you can take them out, okay? So they're out of the oven and they baked for about 24 minutes, and this is what they look like. Nice golden brown. Now we're going to top them with butter. Melts really fast. And we'll let them cool. And I found these bread bags on Amazon. They're really nice to store whether you make rolls or loaves of bread. They fit in there really nice, and they come with these really pretty gold ties. So we'll let these cool, and then I'll put them in the bread bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe, and God bless you all.